Akademiks killed Polo G's streaming career. Absolutely diabolical. I don't really know what Akademiks could have really done to kill his streaming career. I did see him on stream and he was like, yo, when I'm on stream, treat me like a streamer. I'm a streamer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. A lot of celebrities, a lot of music artists and everything, they want to become streamers. And then the streamers want to become music artists. The grass is always greener on the other side type situation. But apparently his streaming career is dead now. So let's figure out what's going on with Polo G. And this video is by Hello Yasin Extras. If you guys want to lock in with him, this is his name right here. You feel me? But anyway, let's get to it.
What's poppin', y'all? Man, Akademiks did not have to do Polo G like this because he ended the man's streaming career on arrival immediately. And it all started with this clip that has resurfaced recently, but it is very relevant to what we're going to talk about today.
The streamer job, especially if you're a rapper already, the streamer job is going to pay you less. So people just either trade careers or they stop doing. Like, I haven't seen, pardon my ignorance, I haven't seen much from Polo G recently. I haven't. It doesn't feel like he's having a musical output like he used to like a few years ago. Now I'm finding out he's on a live stream with 160 people. This is what I would tell Polo G, and I keep it being with everybody. Polo G, with all due respect, maybe you're nice at 2K, you don't have the personality for being a streamer. You're not Blueface. You're also not willing to probably bring that much. You know why Blueface is great?
Energy.
The only people good at streaming, and this is why y'all used to call, not y'all in terms of Polo G, but this is why people call streamers losers, is because every streamer is down to be the butt of the joke.
And the crazy thing is, Blueface was talking about how he wouldn't stream because it was like, not necessarily a loser thing, but he was like, oh, it's like lame. Like, the more you stay on stream, the more lame shit you gonna do, the more lame you gonna act. And then he started streaming more, you feel me? He probably realized, like, if you have enough people in your stream, you making good money. However, for like Polo G, you got 120 people in there. You're not really eating like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you're gonna make a couple bands, you're gonna make some money on, but it ain't what you gonna make off your music. And you would have to cultivate an audience and cultivate a fan base that wanna watch you stream, or you have to like be able to publish it wide enough to where, you can get a lot of viewers that aren't necessarily super locked in, but just, casual viewers, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if he's willing to really push his shit that hard, because then it fucks up your persona, and a big thing with music is your persona. You know what I'm saying? Like, your coolness, like, you gotta act all cool and shit whenever like you making music, except not everyone, but for the most part.
They know the audience wants to find the joke, and at certain times you're the butt of the joke. Whether it's sometimes the audience laughing with Kai, but then they laugh at Kai. With me, a lot of times they laugh at me. Blueface will put the embarrassing moment on camera. Most rappers live off image and like this invisible aura they've built up. They don't want to like
damage that,
embarrass themselves, or they're still very contained in their personality and their rapper image. That doesn't work in streamer world. So this is what I would tell Polo G. Polo G, I don't think I'm calling a spade a spade. I don't think he has the personality to blow up as a streamer. I don't. What I think he is a good musician, and I think for the time he's sitting in there trying to stream, get in the studio, brother. Get in the studio, go make a music video. Your actual job that's gotten you this millions, that's still where your talent lies.
Did Akademiks kill his career, or did Akademiks give him a chance to build his streamer career? Hear me out. If Polo G would have gotten on stream after Akademiks said this shit about him and crashed the fuck out, more people would probably join his stream. This is your chance. This was your time, your chance to crash out on stream and get your clip. You got a clip for him, bro. You got a clip for him. It just is what it is. So that's what he should have did. There might still be time to do it, but that's what I would have did. I would have got on that bitch. I would have been seeing red. Not even because I'm really that mad, just because I'm like, yo, I'm about to make this shit pop. Fuck is you talking about?
So here, Akademiks delivers a couple of points. He's reacting to Polo G's first stream and talking about Streamer University. And, well, not his first ever stream, but this stream that he's talking about here was from June 19th, I believe. And he streamed for 1 hour and he averaged 187 views. And this is the only stream in the past 3 months. And people were clowning and they're like, yo, you're at 160 viewers and you got to go to Streamer University. But fair enough, he was like, nah, come on, man. I only got 160 viewers in here. Like, I got to grind it up a little bit before I do something like that. Well, this was Akademiks' reaction to that, and he gives a couple of good points, which is you do kind of got to be shameless. I don't think it's just being shameless to be a live streamer. However, Polo G does not have the personality. He is too much of a cool guy. Like, if you're a street guy, like I've said this before, like a finesse 2 times can make it. Like a Blueface, he's a street guy, he can make it. But if you're too concerned with your image and this curated image that you have and that people have of you that's attached to your music, then you're not going to be willing to do what
the strap beard, bro. The not connecting strap beard. Nasty work. Nasty work, brother. Cut that shit off. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to even grow a beard because I know I can't grow a beard. My shit don't connect right here. My shit won't come through. Cut that shit off, bruh. You know what I'm saying? The fuck?
it takes to make it as a streamer. But after Akademiks gave him this advice, it looks like he killed his career because Polo G has not gone live since. He went live for an hour, got 100 and some viewers, and said, damn, I'm not going back live. And I think it's not the bullying, but people's feedback after this.
Nah, bro, you gotta have a little more mental fortitude. I'm not gonna lie. You need to have mental fortitude. And if you can't go live and take the backlash of not having that many people in there, and then also the backlash of not having that many people in there will probably get you more people in there. You feel me? Where it's like, dang, Polo G on stream, he only got 120 people. Oh, that's whack. Then someone posted, and then now you got a clip, and so on and so forth. Like, you need to use these things. He not really maximizing on it, but then again, he not a streamer. And like, he probably got on stream wanting to act like a streamer. He thought he was about to walk in, get 4,000 people, concurrent viewers and shit. And it was like, it's not really going to happen off rip, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Cause him to say, man, if people are just gonna clown me for my numbers, I can't even get on here and try to have fun with this, then this ain't worth it. And even in his VOD, you can see that this guy didn't even know how to title the stream. He was fresh to this. It says stream via RTMP, OBS, vMix, Zoom with restream. So he didn't even title his stream. He just hopped on there randomly. So he should be happy with the amount of viewers that he got. But everybody's going to pay attention to him. And really, the only thing that matters is, were the viewers, the 160 people that were there for Polo G's live stream, did they enjoy it? Because if the answer is yes, then there's a lot more where that 160 came from. My opinion, or other people's opinion that just saw a short clip of 2 minutes, doesn't matter, because they're not going to watch Polo G's live stream. With that being said, this brings forth the larger conversation of music artists and streaming. And Doja Cat is also somebody that streams.
I just want to do it quick because I'm excited. Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck Doja Cat be having going on, bro. She be moving absolutely crazy. You feel me? I feel like Doja Cat, this room kind of lit though. She really put her shit together. You know what I mean? But she's just odd. I feel like she has a personality for it because she just be doing weird ass shit. Just weird as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she'll be on... Her shit might be gooner bait. I ain't gonna lie to you. Her shit might just be pure gooner bait. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she would come on stream and twerk on stream for niggas. You feel me?
In my...
What?
I had a couple chunks down there.
Whoa.
I put them in my pocket. I'm gonna save them for later to chew on.
What is she talking about? Pause.
It's very hairy, so I can save my chunks on a vine in my pubes, like grapes, and I can pick the chunks off and give them a little nice snacking later.
Niggas is watching this, getting off to this. Niggas love this shit. Yo, a lot of these girl streamers, I don't know who be watching them. You gotta be a sick nigga to be listening to Doja Cat talking about fucking booty fucking flakes on her fucking pubes and shit, and putting it in her pocket and eating it. The fuck is we doing? The fuck is we got going? Straight face and all too, no kidding, no jokes whatsoever, bro. You feel me?
You digging in your butt, twin? exactly.
It's a long ass clip. We still here, huh?
I cannot count how many pubes I have on my butthole. I will tell you that. I will tell you that. I don't know how many I have.
Yeah, so when you're talking about
What the does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
not caring, being willing to be the butt of the joke, I think this is taking it to the extreme. She's willing to be, well, she's actually digging in the behind, as she said with this clip. But this clip actually came on my feed after I got done doing a session of lurking on Ski Master Slump God's Twitch stream, actually. I just randomly sit there sometimes and lurk and just watch for an hour or two. He streams here and there. I remember posting a clip on my ex of him like playing around with this guitar while he was recording for his upcoming album. And I thought to myself, I'm like, why can I enjoy Ski Mask? Because keep in mind, Ski Mask is partially a live streamer now. He's done collaborations with other live streamers. He was on the Mr. Beast live streamer video where he got a ton. He made it to like top 2 or top 3, or did he? No, I don't think he won. I think Your Rage won. But this thing comes onto my feed at the same time, and it made me think, well, we don't think Doja Cat is lame. We don't clown Doja Cat for her viewers on stream, which she does get a lot. She gets several thousand viewers, and I don't think she's botting. We don't clown Ski Mask for the views that he gets on stream. I know he doesn't get that many. And we don't laugh at them for streaming. And I was like, why is that? So it made me think a little bit, and I put together this tweet, which I will expand on here. I said, Doja Cat and Ski Mask are the only 2 artists I've seen that suffer 0 aura loss from live streaming. The rest of you guys look like you're begging for crumbs of clout. There's this weird thing where you can see a lot of rappers get involved with streams or try to stream, and you can tell that it's out of desperation. They're trying to enter a space that isn't them. It's the equivalent of Slim Jesus trying to be a drill rapper. You're like, yo, that's not you. That doesn't fit you right. And it just, not only does it not look right, you don't carry it right. But with Doja Cat and Ski, it feels effortless. And their history suggests that it is. Post Malone is also an honorable mention, but partially because he came into making music living in a Minecraft streamer house over a decade ago. And I don't know how often he streams anymore, but it does say something that he was consistent with it before it became the most popular thing. And I think this was at a time during maybe 2020 when he moved to Utah. I don't know if he still lives in Utah, but he built this huge streaming PC and he was really into it. T-Pain is another person that I would say doesn't suffer an aura loss, and people just focused on the whole aura loss thing. But the main thing is congruence. It doesn't feel congruent for a lot of these people to hop in, and a lot of them hop in because they see a headline where they think that there's a lot of money to be made. If you are a rapper that fell off, you will make no money streaming. That's already, let's just set that straight. If you are a poppin' rapper right now, you will not make enough money streaming for it to make sense for you to invest the time into it either. So there's really no reason for an artist rapper to stream unless they find it fun. Like, for example, Doja Cat, right? Why, and when I said their history suggests that it makes sense for them, Doja Cat got on partially because of that Moo song. She was embedded into internet culture, memes. She was on live stream. She was on Tiny Chats. This was live streaming for free with a couple of other random people, that some of them that she didn't even know, just going into these different random chat rooms. So Doja Cat was already doing that. She is shameless. She's done live. She interacts. She overshares, and she fits right into this culture. She came up in it. So when she's streaming, if you didn't know it was Doja Cat, you would think like, damn. To be fair, Doja Cat is an elite streamer. Like, I'm not talking about this specific clip. I've actually gone into a Doja Cat stream and just watched for an hour. It is very entertaining. And it's funny because like when female streamers who it's their job and has been for 10 plus years, you put an hour of their content and next to an hour of Doja Cat's, and you're like, wow, Doja Cat blows you guys out of the water. With Ski Mask, I don't think, and this is also another thing, if a rapper is streaming all the time, it kind of harms the topic of their music, because like, let's say they're a street rapper. Well, unless you're K-Flock and you're on IG Live streaming and getting into shootouts, that, you know, you can rap about that. That's going to fit into your music. But if you're just sitting there playing games, it's hard for people to be like, well, you're making trap music, but we see you on the game, or we see you just doing IRLs. What's going on here? Well, it doesn't add up. Or we see you in the studio. I think seeing them in the studio and losing the magic of it, for some artists, it's not a good idea. For some, it can work. So there's also that part. But with the Ski Mask, why I don't think it affected his music either, or what I think of his music, is because Ski Mask's music, it's kind of like there isn't this persona with it. It's just like he'll rap about Cartoon Network, he'll rap about different like cartoons, animes, just general culture stuff, like relationships here and there. It's like fun music that aligns perfectly with streaming too. So you're not going to be like, oh, this guy is streaming, his music is lame now, because then you wouldn't have really liked his music in the first place.
I feel like T Grizzly, he's also someone where I feel like it didn't really fuck him up too much, but then he did his old T Grizzly what is it, role playing GTA shit server or whatever, and I think he's making a bag off of that shit, and then he's just streaming himself. I actually watched a couple of him like playing with people and shit, and that shit looked pretty fucking entertaining, you know what I'm saying? And maybe he doesn't fuck up his persona because he's like doing drills and shit in GTA, so maybe it's like but I can't say like he has had a couple of bangers since then, since I saw him on stream. And then on top of that, whenever I hear his music, I think about him playing GTA. And I'm like, this nigga making GTA songs. This nigga ain't going on no fucking drills. He just making GTA songs at this point.
And Ski Mask is a natural at this because he's been doing this for damn near 10 years. Like, if you guys remember early XXXTentacion like videos, this guy would be playing like games like, what was it? It wasn't H1Z1. I think PUBG. Like, he would be playing. PUBG is not PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. It is not a game that a rapper would be playing, or just like any mainstream regular person. Like, you know.
It's crazy. The first person, because I was never into like didn't really understand the streamer world. I didn't know about Twitch like that, all type of shit. The first person that I think I saw on stream, like where I was like, oh, that's pretty fucking dope, was literally X. I think he was playing what was he playing? I think he was playing Fortnite. And you know when you used to be able to do the rocket ride? I'm pretty sure like he did like one of the rocket rides. He shot the rocket, someone jumped on it, or it was him that jumped on it, and they just kind of like into the nothingness. And yeah, I think that's what got me to play fucking Fortnite too. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, Ski Mask is some guy. That nigga, he doesn't have a persona. He just vibing. Nigga just trying to chill. You know what I'm saying?
There's the 2Ks, there's the sports games, all the sports ball games. There's the fighting games, I guess you could say, like some UFC stuff, and hell, like GTA, right? But like one layer below that would have been a PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, and Ski was cool with them. I think Ski was also very involved in Apex Legends when that was a thing, and he was doing this off stream. So he was spending all this time playing the game off stream, and I think he was quite good at it, like one of the higher ranks in the game. So he was competitive in the game. He was doing this off stream, and he was also an entertainer in his personality and his music. So you put all those things together, and it makes for a good streamer. Now, is he one of the biggest streamers views wise? No, but I don't think he's doing it for the money. I don't think he's doing it because he sees it as an opportunity. I think he finds it fun, and you can see that if you actually sit there and watch a stream. Like if you enjoy watching stream.
He's doing it just because it's fun. I don't think so. Just for the funsies. I don't know about that one. But I'm sure he finds it fun, and that's why he's able to do it and actually do it well. But I don't think he's doing it because it's fun. I think he's doing it for extra monions, you know, maybe just a pastime. And then maybe he also sees that, you know, he can build it to something that's bigger than what it is now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's like planting a seed or some shit like that. But just for the funsies, I don't know about that one.
Is that all? Just tune into him for an hour or an hour and a half or something like that, and you're gonna feel like, oh, this is a chill environment. Like I kind of like it here. That's why I lurk there sometimes. Well, I lurk a lot of places. And a couple of other names that I can think of, like I said, a T-Pain. It makes sense. T-Pain is sharing stories. That's one thing that's advantageous for a lot of these artists that aren't tryhards, because like for example, Playboi Carti, while his brand seems effortless, he's trying very hard. He's curating exactly what comes out about him. He's trying to manage what doesn't come out about him. He is making sure every time he's seen outside, he's wearing a certain thing. So he's trying very hard. But with like a Ski Mask, with a Doja Cat, that's really just that. With a T-Pain, right? Like he'll share embarrassing stories. He doesn't care. Like he's gone broke. He's gotten rich. He's gone broke again. And he'll share those stories. Like a Polo G or a Lil TJ, right? Like these guys, they see being laughed at.
That nigga Lil TJ irritating as fuck. Holy, that nigga was trying to sell his album. I wonder how his album did, because I'm pretty sure it came out. I wonder how it did. I didn't listen to it. He was too irritating. You feel me? I thought bro was about to go on the craziest run after this nigga got shot 6 times and survived that shit. I thought he was about to be like on top of the world. But nigga got an ego the size of I don't fucking know what. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's just crazy. Like, nigga just vibe. Nigga, it's like nigga can't vibe. But hey, maybe that's PTSD and shit. Nigga got a look at some issues.
Or in a position where they're not being admired or adored as taking an L. And if you have that type of mentality, it doesn't come across well on live streaming, and it's not really relatable. But granted, Lil TJ and Polo G's music, it doesn't fit well with streaming. It's like you guys are better off just continuously making music. And like I said, the timing of things. Like Ski Mask had experimented with streaming or posting like game videos many, many years ago before it was seen as an opportunity. And he also did very well with Aiden Ross, I believe. Like they kicked it many years ago. And I, as somebody that's awaiting Ski Mask's next album, and I enjoyed Ski Mask's last album. I just had to share this thought because there's a lot of like the intersection of rapping and streaming is something that we're seeing a lot of, mostly because rap and hip hop overall dictated a lot of pop culture for young people, and now it's streamers that are dictating that. So there's a bit of an intersection. Like rappers, they kind of want to get that power back, and I do think rappers still have that power, globally speaking. A couple of rappers, that is. However, streamers, I don't think they need rappers anymore, but I do like to see them intersect when it makes sense, not when someone thinks that they're going to come in front of a live streaming audience and it's going to translate into anything for their music, or when they think that the fact that they have a huge music audience and they're popular celebrities is going to at all translate into them building a streaming audience. Like, these are two very different things that I think people are still slowly discovering. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Who are some other rappers?
Yeah, I think streaming for a rapper is ultimately not the best thing to do, but I think it can help them. If they're trying to just cultivate like a really close fan base, they can use it, but it shouldn't be used to push your music. You know what I'm saying? And at first you can't use it for the sake of munyon. So it's really just gonna be like, you just like doing it, and you can see yourself doing it long term, even after you decide to stop making music and things of that nature. Like Ski Mask, I feel like if he just stopped making music today, he would keep streaming. You know what I'm saying? It's just a pastime. It's something that, you know, you can make some money on and do all these things. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think a lot of these rappers, they saw how much money the top is making, and they feel that they're just as famous, or they feel that they're more famous than the people at the top of streaming. So because of that, they're like, oh, if they could do it, I'm more famous than them. Let me hop in here. And then you got fucking Justin Bieber on stream, and shit's ass. And that's how I be. But anyway, you guys let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if nobody told you today, I love you. Peace.